What's up, everybody, man? I want to speak about, today I want to basically speak about the whole, the type of black man that you gonna run into every day more often than it is. It's more prevalent now than in past generations, and it's the two-faced black man. It's not somebody who has just two faces. It's somebody who's just morphs, who has half of what you don't like, but a half of what you do like. Say, like, it's a guy who play video games, but they hang out with these guys, these player type of dudes. They'll come to you to play video games, but then they'll go back to the other side of their self and get women and talk about women and do all this crazy shit and all this other stuff that involve women, but they will put you down while you're not around. The two-faced black men are the ones who are going to throw you under the bus, but then later on say and claim that they fool you. These the same guys who are half businessman, half pro man. You can see them on YouTube. These guys are half in, half out. They the nerd and the street dude. You know, they got the glasses on one side and the fitted hat on the other side. I'm gonna tell you a story, and if it resonate for you, if it resonate with you, you can like it, whatever, or comment. I had a dude who I was cool with that lived on my block, right? We were cool. Every time I seen him, he gave me some respect, talking to me. We have conversations. So I never thought me and him had no problem. This dude play Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards. He liked video games. He even sing Japanese songs. But he was a two-faced dude. He wasn't black. He was Hispanic. But he indulged in black culture. So he kind of had that black mentality. So every time I'm around him, we talk about certain things. But then when he get around the other type of people, his other side people, he would turn on me and talk about me. He never did that to my face until he got in front of this chick who was my ex-girlfriend. I dated her when we was about 14. So this was all the way in the past. I was 14 and 15, whatever. Dated her before. But she looked different now because we all older now. We all in our 20s. That was back then. So she made a comment about my sneakers and talking about you need some new sneakers. And she did that to have people play off the fact that to be on her side so they can talk about me. So people can talk about me. Her brother was next to me and he ain't pay no attention to it. I'm gonna tell you, this dude who's supposed to be cool with me try to play me in front of this chick in order to gain favor with her. He said, man, yeah, you do need sneakers. You do need sneakers, man, because, them sneakers are old. So I looked in his face and said, yo, you don't like my sneakers? You don't like my sneakers? Buy me some new sneakers. If you don't like my sneakers and these are not your feet and this is not your body, then don't ever talk about my sneakers. So he said, yo, no, man, I'm not trying to say. I'm saying, dude, you trying to say what you trying to say. I said, man, you don't pay nothing on my body. You won't have my body. This is my body. I can do what I want with it. I can wear what I want with it. If you don't like the way I look and my sneakers, you can look somewhere else. This is why the neck can go forward, back, side to side. And your eyes can do a 360 spin. You can look somewhere else. You can turn your head somewhere else. You can walk off. You're like, oh man, you don't have to be all serious. So after that, I stuck there, and me and her brother went on the side, and he started talking to her. So she was playing him the whole time. So next minute I know, I get back in the house after the whole thing, and I hit up on Facebook, and it's this dude. He hit me in the inbox like, yo man, do you know her number? Do you know that? And I said, yo, you try to play me in front of this chick, but I'm still a dude who look out for people. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this chick is a gold digger. She will clear your check. She would clear your check, and she would take as much money as she can just for you to be with her. And it ain't worth it, because guess what? She's burning. She has chlamydia. And her brother could tell you because he's seen the papers. So you did all this for this chick. So he like, oh man, I ain't know that. I said, this is what y'all do. I said, man, it's okay, man. After a while, I stopped talking to dude. He see me around the way, and I never said anything to him after that. And it was that it. See, you will have men just like this who will proclaim to be a nerd, but then they say they can get women. They're like, hey, I'm a nerd, but I can get women. So it's their side right there. They willing to throw nerds under the bus to make them look good in front of other people who are just like the other half. See, they're in and out. They're the gym rat, but they the gamer. You can't be a gym rat and a gamer. These guys are the socialite guys, whatever you call it, when the dudes go out and socialize and do all this, and they're the guys who say they're introvert. Oh, I'm introvert. I don't like going outside. But every time they're called the task to who they really are, they have it. Yo, I'm a nerd, but I get women. Or I'm a nerd, but I know how to talk to people. I'm a nerd that I know what I did, this and this and that. See, these people, they can't be 100% with themselves. They gotta be who they think is cool, but then they need the other side of themselves to actually have two types of people on their side. They can't make a decision and wear one face and be one person. They have to be the ugly, funny guy who talks about other shit, but then make a couple videos later say, oh man, black men need to do this and do that, man. I'm with my people. But then, as soon as the female come around, they allowing this female to talk all types of shit and do all this. Then you see another type of dude who sit back and say, yeah, women are this, women are that, women are this, and women are that. And then they turn around and say, yo, I'm a businessman. Y'all type of guys don't make me money. So they don't know how to make their mind up. They're the kind of the people, they're the weak dudes who proclaim to be confident, but they have confidence. They have, how can I say this, man? They have confidence. They have arrogant. They have a half ego. They're still who they are, but they have now became the person that used to bully them. Because they see that the person who bullied them got something that they never had. So they trying to make up for it, but they also trying to be who they are on the other side. So these two-faced type black men are the most dangerous they're the most dangerous to dudes who are 100%. Dudes who are gamers. Dudes who do have a stuttering problem. Dudes who are socially awkward. Because these dudes will throw you under the bus faster than any female. They'll throw you under the bus for a female. And there's a lot of stories out there where you see a dude throwing you under the bus for a female. Then they'll turn around and say, yeah, that chick is this. She's this and this and that. Watch out for these two-faced these two-faced dudes, these two-faced black men, because they will throw you under the bus, they will sell you out, they will make sure that they get what they want. And then after they do all that, they'll come to you and say, hey man, that's messed up what happened to you. Let me make up for what I did to you and do that again. Like this is an example. They will ditch you for a female, right? Then come back later when the female plays them and then try to talk to you and be like, yeah, homie, she's playing games. Watch out for these type of dudes. They're in these spaces so they can vent their frustrations out and appease their other half. But when they are out and about and around other people, they have to put on that other side. They have to stretch that other side of their face to the black side. That's why I had the picture, the white and the black, two-faced. See, with these people, the nerd is the black side. So when they talking to you, the black cover their whole face. You think they're a nerd. They talk like a nerd and they hide who they are. But then once they go out and once they go around other people, that white side comes to take over. I'm a gym rat. I'm better than these nerds. I'm this and that. They never have a one stance. They never have a one standing stance on life, on who they really are, because they are scared of the ridicule that comes with being 100%. They don't want to be by themselves. These are guys who got effeminate energy. See, women can't stand on their own and say, yo, I don't like that type of dude. I'm gonna stand with this type of dude. I'm gonna dress like this. You never see women just stand on their own on Instagram, Snapchat, or anything. They get off social media, but they don't stand up to the women who are the same. Because if we've seen more women who stood to the grain and had nothing to gain from it, then we would believe in no wall. Just like we would believe in the so-called savant black men or whatever. I didn't make a name up for it. But two-faced black men, they think they can be everything. But it shows that they just nothing. You can't be, it's impossible to be good at every single thing in the world. You're gonna lack in something. You can only have basic. If you put a lot of things in you and learn a lot of different things, if you have 8 languages that you know, you might not be good. You might have an accent in most of the language you talk about. You might have a strong suit on one language that you speak very well, and you might have an accent that fits that native language. But you can't have all these languages, because people who understand these languages will know that you're just an American speaking their language. They will be impressed, but they will be more impressed if you have an accent behind it and you speak like them and you use certain terms they use. But if you're a dictionary language speaker, they will look at you and say, you good, but you don't use any slang that they use. See? Or you're a gamer, but you go to the gym. Means that 9 times out of 10, you lack it. You lack real gaming skills, because most of the time, 3 hours, beyond 3 hours, is the time that you can master any game out here. So it's like about 5 hours. But if you ain't dedicating your time to gaming and you have to split it up, you probably might play games 2 times, 2 hours, and then you go to the gym for 3. And it means that somebody is out there doing better than you. And they're full gamers. This is why a lot of guys, some guys get, this is why these half and half dudes, these two-faced black men, they can't be pro gamers. They can't. They gotta, they gotta say that they this and that, they need this and this and that. They nerds and they be able to, they able to pull women. So they throwing people under the bus every time they say, well, I'm a nerd, but I get women. Well, I go to the gym and I play video games and animes, but I get women. It's about throwing guys under the bus. It's about wearing 2 faces, man. Watch out for these dudes, man. Because, as I said before, they will throw you under the bus for women. They will throw you under the bus for money. They will throw you under the bus to make themselves look good. After they hang out with you, after they need you for some friendship type shit or some hanging out type shit, they're gonna throw you under the bus after you leave. So watch out for them, man.